Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Okay, we're asking about your highlights of the weekend, and I promise we will get Jenny on the air, who checked in from 312, who said, I ended up giving birth to a baby Friday morning that I did not know I was pregnant with. That's my exciting weekend. And
that wins.
She called in, and we lost her, and then calling back goes to voicemail because she's probably still in the hospital and you have bad phone service.
Oh, you have the worst service. I was trying to post my baby when I was at the hospital. I'm like, no one, everyone's like, we haven't heard anything. There's no updates. I'm like, it's not going through.
Well,
there's no Wi-Fi.
Case has something related to not being able to have phone service, going to Alpine Valley Saturday. So we've talked about this literally for probably 6 months. Case
That's right.
Stayed in the queue and bought great seats for Noah Kahan, for him and his girl. By the way, Case has a girlfriend, if you don't know that.
Yep.
Moving in with her today.
That's right. Big day.
Big day.
Big day. So he'd worked on this gift for her. You like Noah Kahan, but she loves Noah Kahan.
I love Noah Kahan, too. I mean, I saw him last year at Lala with Brian Phillips, History of Alternative Brian Phillips, and we were like, man, we got to see this guy again next time he's in town. This is awesome. And my girlfriend hadn't seen him, and so this was going to be her first chance, and it was my second chance. And it was this whole big build-up. We were going to go to Alpine Valley. I bought the tickets, despite with, my position in life. Normally I can get into concerts I want to go to for free of charge.
Wow.
I bought tickets. I made sure we had nice seats. It was this whole journey.
And then, of course, Case had gotten hit up by people like, me, who's been to Alpine Valley a bunch of times. Anybody that's been there before, he's never been. And I said, well, it's a journey. It's a day trip. I mean, it's going to take you hours to get up and way hard to get out of there. He was getting nervous about that. That was the most you were nervous about going to the show, was leaving.
100%. Because as I explained Friday when we talked about this in the Weekend Q101, for 6 months, when I tell people I'm going to Alpine Valley, nobody says, oh, have fun. Noah Kahan's going to be great. That's going to be such a good time. Everybody has gone, oh, good luck getting out of there, which is not what you want to hear.
It's not fun.
When you've never been to a place before. It's very nerve-wracking.
But that's not what you were really worried about. What happened, and everybody knows if you went to the show or followed Q101.com over the weekend, is a storm came through. Not last night's storm, but Saturday night there was a huge storm up there in Wisconsin.
Boy, was there. So, we made great time getting there outside of a stop at Casey's General Store, in which I picked up their exclusive Mountain Dew flavor that's only sold at Casey's.
Wow.
We made great time up there.
What's the flavor? It's
called Overdrive. It's like a citrusy fruit punch flavor. Could not recommend it enough. It is phenomenal.
That sound good, Kenzie?
It's just the odds that it's called Overdrive when you had to drive all that way for no reason is kind of funny. Because boy, did you overdrive.
We get there. The parking system was simple enough. We found our spot. We're hanging out. We got to the venue, inside the venue, right when the gates opened for the lawn seating. So we watched probably 20,000 people all run down a giant ski hill all at one time.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's such a cool look for Alpine. You only get there.
Did you have lawn seats?
No.
Oh, wow. Don't say it like that.
I can't imagine ever, doing that. But the people.
What'd you say to me about the lawn seats? He said something to me. He said something to me about sitting in the lawn.
I said, if Jesus came back to Earth and was playing at Alpine Valley and I could only get lawn tickets, I probably just wouldn't go. I can't imagine ever sitting in the lawn for something.
You wouldn't sit in the lawn anywhere at any show?
I just can't imagine doing that.
Or it was Morrissey.
No, because Morrissey played Ravinia a few years ago, and you know what I did? I bought a seat.
Oh, yes. Not a lawn guy.
No.
Again,
you can bring a cheese basket, you see. It's very fun.
And again, he set the bar high with Jesus. So Jesus, Morrissey,
Yeah. And so on and so forth.
Not going to sit in the lawn.
No. So, the show's supposed to start at 8 p.m., and we're sitting in our seats, not on the lawn, we're sitting in our seats around 7:55, and I'm looking around. It's a beautiful night. I've had this great day with my girlfriend, Mackenzie. And I'm looking at stage. I'm going, something's off here. I've worked enough at these shows to know that something should be happening right now. There should be some sort of movement somewhere. People getting in places. People getting in position.
Pretty empty stage.
Empty stage. Not a lot happening.
Nobody taping down wires.
And I'm just clocking it. I noted it. Okay, not a lot happening.
No drum tech going.
Yes.
No opener.
Yeah.
So 8 o'clock comes on, and for a show like this, we're not on punk rock time. Everybody needs to hit their cues at a specific time, and when the opener is supposed to come out at 8 o'clock, and nothing happens at 8 o'clock, it's like, okay, something's happening here. This is a little odd. 8:05, somebody comes out, and again, there's not a cloud in the sky at this point, and he goes, we are in a severe weather delay. If you're in the lawn, you need to go back to your car. You need to evacuate the area. We will alert you when it is time to return safely to the lawn. Now, Alpine Valley kept on saying, check social media and check their local radio station for weather updates. The problem is that there is no cell service at Alpine Valley. And so, for reference, I got there at 4 p.m. on Saturday. I went into the Noah Kahan show thinking the biggest news story of the weekend was that Richard Simmons had passed away.
Oh, my God.
I was in for a shock when I left. I couldn't believe what had happened.
Wow.
But, we have this delay at 8:05. Half hour goes by. Now I start seeing clouds roll in. You feel that cold breeze like it's about to storm.
And by the way, you said Alpine Valley told everybody go back to your car, and no one left the lawn.
No.
It's 40,000 people. No one left the lawn.
No one left the lawn.
They weren't buying it. They're like, I don't think
There's
so.
no way. It's
Fake
beautiful night out.
Well, could you imagine when you have to fight for a seat for something, like when it's a run-in, almost Black Friday energy, and you actually get the seat you wanted. It's like, what? Lightning's not going to strike twice. I'm not going to get this. It could be the back. Under no circumstance are we moving.
Yeah.
This is just a ploy for someone else to get a better seat because they're not happy with the way this rolled out.
Yeah. So nobody moves. A half hour later, they come back out. And again, now it's starting to look pretty bad outside. It was a tough half hour, and they go, all right, we're monitoring severe rain, severe wind, lightning. There might be a tornado in the area. Like, it was everything they said was horrible. There was no good news. No, hey, we're going to get this show started. So I look at my girlfriend and I go, hey, we're not hearing a note of music. This is not happening. We're not seeing Noah Kahan tonight. I will stay as long as you want to, but we should go.
We should get the hell out of here.
We should go.
You said that exactly right. You gave her your I'm your ride or die. But there's nothing happening
We
tonight.
should ride.
We should
We ride at dawn.
Giddy up.
So she was bummed out, but I talked her into it. We go, we leave. The moment we get to the car, because it's a mile-long walk at least from the venue itself to the parking lot, the moment we get into the car, it starts pouring outside.
And now everyone's running.
No, not even, because they're so far away. We beat most of the crowd out there. Leaving the parking lot at Alpine Valley was super easy. The problem is that when you leave the parking lot, you get stuck at this four-way intersection where it's just a four-way, and there's no traffic guard, there's no anything. It's just cars and stop signs and man all fighting for themselves out there. And we got stuck in that line for probably 35, 40 minutes. And Kenzie, when I tell you, it started raining so hard, and we're underneath all these trees, and we're underneath the sign that says, "Welcome to Alpine Valley, thank you for coming." It was like in Jurassic Park.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
In the Humvee and the T-Rex attached for the first time. That's what it looked like outside. We were sitting ducks. The only thing Alpine Valley was missing was a giant T-Rex to attack us. That's how it felt trying to get out of there.
That would have sucked if you saw a T-Rex. Like, this night can't get any worse. I can't catch a break.
You saw the T-Rex going into the lot to eat everybody in the lawn. As you're leaving, you're like, whoa, good, we've dodged the bullet with that one.
I said, that's why I don't get lawn seats.
All I could imagine is you're already to your car and you turn back and everyone from the Alpine Valley itself is running.
Yeah.
And how it would just look like the scene of Game of Thrones, like a war is coming at you. Like, you would feel like you were under like siege.
Oh, you must have felt so smart.
Oh my God. It was great because all day yesterday I was just glued to my TikTok looking at videos of people that were stranded all day at Alpine Valley all night because I guess at some point they closed off the parking lot so you couldn't get in or out. So
what?
People were leaving that venue at 2 or 3 in the morning. I don't understand why they closed it off. I couldn't get an answer on that.
Do you think it flooded the drive path?
I'm sure it did. I mean, it was a total disaster.
And they were like, we cannot have cars stalling out. Just wait.
If you would have listened to us 4 hours ago, you could have got out of here.
You would have been in your car. But my question is, how did you still have a 35 to 40 minute wait when you were like the first people to leave?
There were people that I guess, were smarter than I was and got out even before them. But it doesn't matter because it's still the town of East Troy, Wisconsin is not built for that many people to be there all at once.
No.
So
Period.
any amount of traffic is a huge amount of traffic.
4 people leaving a restaurant at once, the whole thing.
It was not the night we planned, and I should note, it took us 2 hours to get home. The storm was on top of us the entire 2 hours. When we finally got cell service, I said, first of all, you're never going to believe what happened. News story we've got to talk about here in just a second. But also, I looked at the radar and I go, well, that's just going to follow us the entire way back to Logan Square. That is a bummer. And boy, did that storm follow us the entire way back to Logan Square.
It was a nice, fun, safe drive.
Yeah.
After such a fun night.
It was a little nerve-wracking.
You escaped lightning, rain, and a T-Rex.
I
It
know.
was the most worthless road trip ever.
I went to Alpine Valley and all I got was $16 nachos.
Okay, I have to be honest. It was steal for chips and cheese.
Yes, nachos are pricey these days.
Well, it had brisket on it.
Oh, well, now you're doing something.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, I saw that the show got canceled, which I don't want you to be mad at me, but kind of made me laugh a little bit because I knew you were
Hilarious.
stuck.
That's what I told my girlfriend. I go, there's something wrong with me where I go, oh my God, I have a story for Monday now. This is so funny.
This is funny. I went, case. But then I also thought, well, he could have come to the Renaissance Fair, and that made me mad. First thing I thought about. What a waste.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Case told his story of going to Noah Kahan and not seeing anything. Drove about...
Not seeing anything.
Yeah, show got canceled because show gets canceled because of lightning, and this will make you feel better, Case, because you got out of there early. Mike checked in from Midlothian and said, "Yeah, I was there. We had to leave, and we waited, so it took us 9 hours to get home after." So Midlothian, by the way, pretty far down south suburb.
Oh, man.
From East Troy, that feels like a flight.
Yeah, you might as well just fly there next time.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great flying weather.
So by the time he got out of there with the rain delay, the traffic, waiting around to see if the show was going to
T-Rex.
happen, a Tyrannosaurus Rex was there.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I feel for you, bro. That's too bad. And then you didn't see one note of music.
No, this will sound dark, but I kept on telling my girlfriend, I go, Stevie Ray Vaughan died at this venue. We are not going to be like Stevie Ray Vaughan. We are going to get out of here before all hell breaks loose.
Oh.
And no T-Rex attacked us, and we made it out alive.
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
$16 poorer after those nachos.
No
Yeah.
kidding. We drove to Wisconsin for nachos and a lemonade.
I don't have an update from Mike in Midlothian if he got anything to eat.
Well, Mike, check in. Let
Yeah,
us know.
check back. Let us know.
I have to say, I got really jealous when Case said he got nachos there, though, because, like, my husband sucks, because whenever we go to a show...
Well, you want to stop right there
No.
before you say anything else?
Hit the sweeper, Brian.
Whenever we go to a show, I always want to get like a little snack and a drink. He's always like, "No, we have food at home." It's like I married like an 80-year-old man, and I'm like, "But I wanted to have it here." And he always goes, "You're allergic to free food." That's what he says to me because we buy food at home. I should have ate before we. But I'm like, I was getting ready. And
Yeah, no, nothing makes my girl happier than some nachos. I'm more than happy to plunk down $25 for them.
I just like to get stuff when I'm there. I think it's fun. And like he doesn't share in the joy of it.
No,
I would have
no.
never been able to get lemonade and nachos.
Well, said the point that being at the Renaissance Fair, Kenzie had saw me. They take cash there. You have to have cash to buy everything. And those cheese fritters, Kenzie goes, "Hey, can you spot me some money? I'll Zelle you instantly if you just spot me some money for the cheese fritters."
Cash. I forgot it was all cash.
And first off, I debated whether that was going to happen if I'd get the Zelle
I
right
said,
away.
"Listen, I will send you the money before you hand me the cash. I promise."
That was her claim.
Yes.
Now, we ended up, our guy Roy here at the station got us some cheese fritters taken care of, and so we don't have to spend any cash. I didn't have to go through that awkward conversation that would happen 7 times.
I was gonna send it before.
I was like, "Hey, Kenzie, you got that cheese fritter money for me? You got that Zelle in there? Can we get that taken care of there?"
Oh, jeez.
All right, 312-591-8300. Call right now for something free for you. It doesn't cost anything. Tickets for Bush. And we're also going to give you $100 in Live Nation concert cash. This is pretty cool. You can use that money for, let's say you win these tickets and you want to bring somebody else, use that money to buy them tickets. Or you can use it for a future show the rest of the year. So 312-591-8300. Call now to compete in Clash with Kenzie for a chance at all that.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
And Clash with Kenzie is sponsored by the Schaumburg Boomers.
Feel the boom?
For tickets, visit boomersbaseball.com. So Bush tickets and a chance at $100 in Live Nation concert cash. This is really cool.
That's awesome.
You can take that cash and let's say you win the tickets, you can buy more tickets for your friends or use them all the way to the end of the year for another show you want to go see. I love this prize. That's
Yeah,
a pretty
absolutely.
damn good. And we even have actually a consolation prize today. The new M. Night Shyamalan movie, Trap. You will go see that even if you lose today.
I love M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah. He's
Spooky guy, huh?
Very spooky, very creepy.
Can I tell a very, very short M. Night Shyamalan thing that's funny?
You dated him, right?
No. I wish. No, okay. So he has the movie called The Village,
Yeah.
right? Okay. When people used to make comments like Joe, because I was really young when The Village came out, and then later I understood it, but when they'd be like, what are you, part of the Village people? I thought everyone was talking about M. Night Shyamalan, and I thought they all meant like, what are you, a spooky monster? Instead of like a member of like the group. Like so every time you saw a cop or something, and I'm like, there's not even cops in that movie. I didn't understand the reference forever. I'm like, well, they don't look like anybody from The Village. I don't know why you'd say that, but okay.
Well, by the way, every one of his movies has a twist ending, including The Village. Case hasn't seen any M. Night Shyamalan movie, I
Oh
don't
my
believe.
gosh, have you not seen The Village?
I've never heard of The Village.
That's annoying.
You ever heard of or seen Unbreakable?
No.
With Bruce Willis?
No.
Oh. An M. Night Shyamalan movie has to be on the list for Case of these movie reviews.
Well, I think in October he's going to have to watch one a day, which is going to be quite the task for you. Sorry about it.
It's funny you said that because after the show last week, we were talking about the movie review he did of Footloose, which
Yeah.
you should go back to the podcast and listen to because Case hasn't seen any big movies, just so you know that if you just joined the show at 25 years old, never seen any big movies. But October, he's going to do all horror movies, and he told me he's going to need a therapist because he'll be under the bed because he hates horror movies in general.
I do.
He gets scared very easily.
Not a fan.
So,
We have to make him watch Signs.
oh, well, I'm just worried about The Shining and Halloween and Friday the 13th.
Well, he's going to have to do one a day. We're going to make your life miserable for a month. I'm kind of excited about it.
All right, here we go. We have Jay checking in from Cedar Lake. Ahoy, Jay. Tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy. Something interesting about me is I work in a body shop. Been doing it for about 25 years.
Wow.
And, yeah, fun stuff.
So you're one of those honest mechanics.
It really sucks on days like today, I can tell you that.
Oh, why? A lot of people come in with their cars like ruined from the tornado?
No, it's just going to be stupid hot.
First off, a lot of cars got ruined by the tornado.
Well, I was trying to figure the reference of today. It's going to be really bad. I'm like, what happened with the
Did you
storms?
think it was just like it took out a highway and people got picked up in their cars and were able to drive them into the body shop?
I'd love somebody walking into Jay's like carrying their car door. Yeah, here's my car. Here's all that's left. Can you fix it? Yeah. Just a car door.
I have a door.
So I'm sorry you're working in the heat, Jay. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Oh, go ahead, Jay. What do you want to say?
I was going to say rather have the work than not have any work. We're all good.
Damn right.
That's right.
This is a good man right here.
All right, so first one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. You could have $100 in concert cash plus Bush tickets coming up if you beat Kenzie in trivia. First one to 5 wins. Call heads or tails right now, Jay.
Give me heads.
It's tails. Kenzie
Of course it
wins.
is.
Kenzie,
No,
red.
He goes, of course it is. I'm sorry, Jim. Sorry about that.
That's a defeatist attitude
That
off
was
the bat.
am I on the phone with Charlie Brown? Oh no.
Of course, Kenzie wins. I'm going to go walk into the lake now.
I haven't won yet. If you ask all car questions, I'll lose.
Trying to find some here, but
Let's go.
let's go. All right, Kenzie. Question number 1. When is Cinderella required to leave the ball?
Ooh, midnight, baby, when the clock strikes.
I forgot what happens to Cinderella at midnight. Does she turn into a pumpkin? What-
Everything goes back to normal. She, like, her outfit becomes like a maid outfit. Her glass shoes are gone. The carriage turns into a pumpkin. No ride. Not Uber back then either.
Nope.
It's a bummer.
I think she's more attractive like that than all dolled
Oh, God.
up.
Are you one of those people?
Oh, that's so pick me,
Amen.
Brian.
Yeah,
Jay
right. He
agrees with
means
you.
because it looks like she's going to clean the house and cook. That's what he means.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about a haggard-looking girl is just kind of nice.
She'll put the work in.
Something about a haggard-looking girl.
Am I right, Jay?
Oh, yeah, we're good. I'm just wondering, has Case ever even seen Cinderella?
I haven't. I wasn't going to bring it up. I didn't want to derail trivia, but no, I've never seen Cinderella. Thank you for asking, Jay.
Never?
You're welcome.
No.
Oh, because I was gonna say you remind me of one of the, like, you know, like, and I don't mean to be offended, but like the little chubby mouse who's really funny.
Well, how's he not supposed to be offended
You know
by
what?
that?
The things Case has said to me, I don't even care.
I don't think I've called you a chubby mouse.
No, but didn't you say it was shaped like a box once or something?
No,
what was I shaped like?
I remember the quote.
What was it?
You look like R2D2. You have the shape of R2D2.
Yeah, so whatever.
That's
You look
even
like
worse.
the chubby mouse from Cinderella.
As far as I'm concerned, you have a couple more owed to him
All
in
right,
that
there
respect.
you go. 1-0 back to Jay.
All right, Jay. Which town do Fred, Wilma, Barney, and Betty live in?
Bedrock.
Bedrock is right. Tied up. Back to Kenzie. Dan Connor, played by John Goodman, was a character on what sitcom that ran from 88 to 97?
Roseanne.
I don't like the Connors keep going. I can't have that.
Ah, okay.
Are you loyal to Roseanne?
I'm not. I don't.
He has
Listen,
a Roseanne shirt on right now. This is her face.
I'm just saying. I know she's problematic, but the show should just go away. Then don't have the Connors without her.
They seem happy. I'm going to let them keep doing what they're doing.
I think they all should have sold the right to work. That's kind of a bummer for them.
They can get a job in the show that she didn't create.
Sorry, Roseanne took some Xanax and then got racist. It happens to all of us. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not defending her. I'm just saying it shouldn't exist. I don't like the Connors.
Gus is the name of the funny chunky mouse. That's
Oh,
what it
got
is.
it. All right.
It just hit me.
That's 3 minutes ago, Ken.
Sorry. I couldn't think. It was driving me nuts.
All right, this game's going to take a while. We're a little loopy today.
It's good stuff. 2-1 back to Jay.
Jay, which U.S. state's two-letter postal abbreviation is MD?
Maryland.
Maryland's right. Jay's got two. Back to Kenzie. Name one of the two representatives from a Chicago baseball team in this year's All-Star game.
Shota Imanaga.
Can you name the other for the Sox?
Nope.
That would be Garrett Crochet.
I was going to say Gary, but I knew there wasn't a Gary, but it sounded like that.
There's no one named Gary anymore. That's a name that's kind of gone away.
I have a neighbor named Gary.
Oh, is he nice?
He listens a lot.
See,
and
there's a lot of-
builds golf carts.
He builds golf carts?
We call him Gary the golf cart guy. It's like a kid's play.
Well, he's
Gary does golf carts on the street.
He's representing Gary's well then.
Yeah,
That's
no
a
kidding.
unique skill.
Yeah, he made our Cubs golf cart.
Wow.
What a guy.
Yep.
3-2
What a
back to
guy.
Jay.
Jay, both you two and the Cranberries hail from what country?
Oh, I want to say Ireland.
You're right. You said the right one. Ireland.
All right.
Another music question for Kenzie. What iconic punk band performed songs such as Blitzkrieg Bop and I Wanna Be Sedated?
The Ramones.
The Ramones. I wanna be sedated.
I bet I love that song.
Is this back to Jay?
It is 4-3. Jay's got 3. It's back to him.
Jay, what movie starring Bruce Willis contains the line, I see dead people?
Oh, The Sixth Sense.
Yes, Jay's got 4. Back to Kenzie.
This
Kenzie,
is for the win, real quick. It's 4-4.
does she have 3? I have
No,
6.
she's got 4.
You have 4?
She's got 4. It's 4-4. This is Kenzie for the win.
I haven't gotten anything
Stupid
wrong.
coin toss.
In fairness, you picked.
All right, for the win, Kenzie.
If it's a car question, don't worry about it.
What is the Count's full name on Sesame Street?
Dracula? Count Dracula?
It's not Count Dracula. Now, this is Jay for the win. He's got 4 as well.
This is Jay for the win for Bush tickets and $100 in Live Nation cash.
Jay, what do you got?
I have no idea. Count number. I have no idea.
At least you guessed. Always guess. It is Count Von Count.
Oh, yeah. I would never have gotten that.
Not a big Sesame Street guy?
A little more creative with it, huh? We obviously don't do Sesame Street in our house. I got nothing.
All right, so it's back to Jay.
It's back to Jay, 4-4. This is for the win.
For the win. Jay, Kevin O'Leary, Mark Cuban, and Lori Grenier are featured members of what reality show?
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank is right. Good job.
Go!
Let's go. Here we go, Jay. Here's what you got. You've got Bush tickets for that show coming up Wednesday, August 7th. And we're also hooking you up with $100 in Live Nation concert cash. So basically, you can buy more tickets for the Bush show and take more friends if you want to, or for any show coming up all through the year. You got $100 to spend on concerts.
I freaking love it, guys. You guys are awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much for listening.
Clash with Kenzie. The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.